Hi, this is Dan Whitney with the Whitney Law Firm in Towson, Maryland. Today we're going to talk about the issue of when a car that's sold as being certified pre-owned or CPO is actually not a certified pre-owned vehicle. So what happens with certified pre-owned vehicles? They're sold, they come with a manufacturer's limited warranty that usually is some sort of continuation of a bumper-to-bumper, a powertrain warranty, beyond what you would get if you would otherwise just be buying a used car. There's also usually 125, 140, 160 point checklists that cover mechanical issues, body issues, also the history of the vehicle. They'll pull a Carfax, make sure that it's clean. It cannot have had any serious accidents, can't have a rebuilt title, can't have a salvage title. There's a number of different criteria that has to be met according to each specific manufacturer. And of course, with all those benefits, the price of the vehicle is going to be more than what just a regular used car would be. So today, a lawsuit was filed against a Maryland dealer. And what the subject matter is that the allegations are that a couple purchased a used vehicle and they were looking for a reliable used vehicle, and they ended up going to a dealership saying, listen, I want a certified vehicle, only show me certified vehicles. They had quite a bit of faith in the certified pre-owned package and the benefits that it should have provided them. So they're shown a vehicle and they are shown a document that says this is a certified pre-owned vehicle, and sign here, and these are all the benefits, this is the limited warranty, and they think, great, I've got a good car. They buy the car. So what happens is, and they're given a copy of that. So what happens is about a year goes by and they start having some issues, and they take it back to the same dealership, and the dealership says your repairs, it was some electrical issues and a few other things, says these are not covered by anything. You got to pay out of pocket. And they say, well, that doesn't sound right. This is a certified pre-owned vehicle. And so they call the manufacturer, and the manufacturer says, nope, we have no record of the vehicle being registered with us. It's not a certified pre-owned vehicle. So the customers call back to the dealership, and eventually they are told that actually the vehicle is not a certified pre-owned vehicle. And the customers say, well, okay, would you please register it and make it one, which doesn't seem too unreasonable of a request given the situation. And I might add, when the deal was initially being negotiated, the salesman used the fact that this was purportedly a certified pre-owned vehicle to as a basis for increasing the price or keeping a higher price and not going down more than he did. So the whole time I'm thinking it's CPO. So after they discover they're having issues, they discover it's not a CPO. Finally, a manager says to them, the allegation is that the manager says to them, listen, CPO wouldn't get you anything extra anyway. Let me just give you a little limited powertrain warranty. And they say, no, that's not enough. And so what has happened is suit has been filed, and the causes of action, meaning the allegations, include violation of the Consumer Protection Act for unfair and deceptive trade practices and false representations, as well as allegations of fraud and fraud in the inducement, that they were fraudulently induced to purchase this vehicle to their detriment based on the false representations that were made. So this is not the first case I've had where a vehicle is sold as a CPO vehicle and it turns out it's actually not. And what's interesting is that for a vehicle to be a certified pre-owned vehicle, it's supposed to mean something. And unfortunately, it doesn't always mean you're getting a good vehicle. Sometimes it means that you've been ripped off and the dealer certified something they should not have. But the CPO process is an interesting one, and it goes something like this. So a dealer gets a vehicle on their lot, and it meets the criteria for being sold as a CPO car. Every manufacturer has a different criteria, but generally it can only have very minimal body damage. If any accidents, none that cause any substantial damage. Mechanical issues need to be repaired. They run a clean Carfax or auto check, no no title issues that are known of, and some other criteria that are supposed to give the purchasing customer peace of mind. So once those criteria are met, then the vehicle has to get registered with the manufacturer. And the dealer says to the manufacturer, all right, I've got this car, this is the VIN, we've certified it as a certified pre-owned vehicle, and then the manufacturer takes the CPO car, and not only is it now listed by the dealer for sale, the CPO car is also listed on the manufacturer's website. Like if you look at BMW or Mazda or some of the other ones, there the manufacturer's website will show you, if you look, all the CPO cars across the US. Now, for the privilege of a dealer designating a vehicle as a certain manufacturer's certified pre-owned vehicle, that dealer is charged a fee. It could be about $1,000. It could be up to $3,000 for a luxury vehicle. And of course, that fee gets passed on to the customer, usually and some, above and beyond whatever the fee is, because customers believe, rightly or wrongly, that a CPO vehicle is going to be much better than just a normal used vehicle, although that's not always the case. So after the car is designated as a certified pre-owned vehicle, it passes the test, passes the inspection, meets criteria, manufacturer is notified, they list it on their own website for sale. Then when the vehicle is finally sold, then the vehicle is registered as having been sold with the manufacturer in the customer's name who bought it. So whenever they take that dealer to another manufacturer dealership or authorized repair center, they're going to be able to get the benefit of that limited warranty and the other benefits that come along with being a certified pre-owned vehicle. Now, this all sounds pretty great, except for when, of course, somebody has sold a CPO vehicle and it turns out, even though you've paid the premium, it's not. And so the question becomes, what do you do? Especially if you run into a situation where you notified the dealer, there appears to be a mistake. Now, whether or not it's a mistake is a legitimate question. Was it a fraudulent act? Was it an oversight? Maybe, maybe not. I'm naturally skeptical. But if you run into a situation where the mistake is brought to the attention of the dealer and you can show them that you've actually purchased a CPO vehicle, and the dealer refuses to then certify it and register it as such, seems like a little bit of bad faith might be entering into the equation. So what, I was thinking about it, how to then tell before you buy a car that's being advertised as CPO, what do you do? How do you cover your bases? And, I've got a long checklist. I've been meaning to do a YouTube video or a series of videos about things you need to do before you buy a car. There's a lot of things. Make sure they have the title, print a copy of the ad, just a whole host of about 12 or 13 or 14 items that you should make sure you're doing when you're buying a car. But if you're buying a CPO car, the way to cover your bases is to call, before you buy it, call the manufacturer and say, listen, I'm about to buy this car, VIN, whatever it is this registered with you, the manufacturer, as a certified pre-owned vehicle? And if they say yes, you're good to go. And if they say no, then the dealer has some explaining to do. So I hope this has been helpful. If you've liked this video, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and take care.